Okay, so this is the brain before it's been dissected, and this outer layer that you see, it's white, it's translucent and pretty solid, is the dura mater, and that's just a layer of connective tissue. If you cut into the dura mater and remove that, which we later do, it looks like this, and if you crinkle the surface, I'm not sure if the video will see it, but if you kind of squeeze it, you can see kind of a saran wrappy, crinkly layer on the surface. That is the pia mater, which is the second layer of connective tissue. The cerebral spinal fluid is in between those two layers. If you look at the outside, you'll see these two sort of chunks of fat. That's where the eyes go. And if you pry open the fat, you'll see the optic nerve, which is literally where the back of the eye plugs in. If we remove all that dura mater and cut it in half, that takes us over here. And you can see some other structures. Let's do half of it here. This large region right here is all cerebrum, which includes the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, and the temporal lobe. Then we've got the cerebellum back here. We've got this white band of tissue called the corpus callosum that links the two hemispheres. That had to be severed in order to make this cut. This circular region here is the thalamus. Just forward and down from that is kind of a nondescript region. The hypothalamus is in here, but it's not a very obvious structure. And then this whole thing down here is the brain stem, which includes the midbrain. The swollen part is the pons, the medulla oblongata, and then that turns into the spinal cord, which is continuous with the brain. If you flip it upside down, you'll see a couple other structures. You can make out sort of the remnants of an X here. It's a little hacked, but this is the optic chiasma, where visual information crosses to the side of the brain. This is the optic nerve that, again, I pointed out earlier, plugs into the eye. And then these two bumps in front are the olfactory bulbs.